This is Love. Good closeout by Bosch. He shoots the three anyway and drills it. Here's Love maneuvering on Bosch with a shot clock at 10. He made it. Now has to rely on their defense to try to save and win this game. Love for three.
Beasley, Love for three. To the challenge. And
that's okay because Perkins got a double team and that's what he's going to get.
Love turns around for three, got it! Hey. Off the mark.
Brewer ahead of the field.
Goes down and tonight, 23.
But it's not enough to get close. You got to get the lead.
Trying to draw a foul. Good ball denial from Prigioni. Anthony nearly takes it away. Love struggling. Wild shot.
By Tom Hanneman. That was a great job by Handy. Doing what he does best. Kevin Love, and no surprise there. Leading the NBA in that category, and Love on the offensive end. Bothered by Lou.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to create that neck on her big neck. My niggas selling creep.
What's up, YouTube? It's Drew, and I'm back with another video called the Big Body Banger 23 video. Now, first things first, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna roll to 6K now, saying today I am the build dealer on your local corner, and I'll come to y'all with this prime Kevin Love build video. Yes sir, this was requested, so here it is today. I had a good time with this build as always. Y'all wanted to see Minnesota Timberwolves Kevin Love, so here he is today. Even on the Cavs in those first few years, even though he took what, the third role, mans was still going off. Remember, we had that 34-point first quarter, you know, still was averaging a double-double, still was doing this thing. But Timberwolves K-Love, fat K-Love, was definitely different. You know, mans would drop 20 games every so often. Mans was averaging 25, 23 a game, but 15 rebounds. He wasn't getting that many blocks, but he could still play pretty formidable defense. You know, he was just a force in the post, and on top of that, he could shoot threes. You know, it was like watching Dirk Nowitzki in a way, but like a center. Well, not a center. K-Love's still a power forward, but like fat, you know, in a way. But without further ado, let's get right into the attributes I use for this Kevin Love build video. So as you see, is 6'10", 243 pounds with a 6'11" wingspan and a solid body shape. This is all accurate and true to Kevin Love. As always, I try to keep my builds as accurate as possible, from the weight to the height to the wingspan. Now you see right here in the badge spread and attribute spread, it's going to be a pretty balanced build. So, you know, I'm going to put his close shot up to an 85. Going to put his driving layup up to a 72, his driving dunk up to a 55, his standing dunk up to an 80 for big man contact dunks, but you know, the regular ones, and then a 94 post control, which will allow me to get gold quick first step. For his shooting, you want an 85 mid-range and 86 three-point rating, and you want to put his free throw rating all the way up to a 73. Now for his playmaking, Kevin Love is literally Jokic before Jokic, not in terms of passing and assists and all that, but in terms of the full court passes. So you got to give him a 70 pass accuracy, and with his ball handling, you got to give him a 50. Now for his defensive rebounding, you want an 88 interior defense to get gold post lockdown, 40 perimeter defense, 50 steals, 60 block, and an 85 offensive and defensive rebound. For his speed, you want a 65 speed. You want to keep his acceleration at a 50. You want his strength to be a 94 so you can have access to Hall of Fame brick wall. You want to put his vertical up to a 70 and then put the rest towards stamina, so you'll have a 95 stamina. And this is pretty much the build. So let me know what y'all think down below about the build, what y'all like about the build, what y'all would change about it. I feel like it's a pretty accurate representation of Kevin Love, you know, in all assets. Now you see right here, I have access to sharpshooting, rebounding, and post scoring takeover, and I chose advanced post moves and box out wall for my takeovers. And you see in the shades of, I get the nice Derek Coleman, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Karl Anthony Towns. See, I was about to say some dumb stuff. I was about to say I got Spud Webb, but I decided not to say it. So that's why I paused. But you see it say two-way 3-level score. It's kind of funny that we get Karl Anthony Towns here too, since he is on the Timberwolves right now playing with Rudy Gobert. Now, as I said, with the badge spread, it's pretty balanced. I would put one badge, of the extra 4 that you get from playing mycareer toward defense and rebounding, just so you can have access to Hall of Fame brick wall. And then the other 3, you could honestly put them all towards shooting, and you'll be chilling with this build, either shooting or finishing. I would personally put them towards shooting because I feel like you have enough badges in the finishing category. Now, with this build, it was a very dominant build. It was very imposing in the post, and on top of that, the jump shot was so fluid. For this build, I was using Kevin Durant jump shot. I normally in these what should I say, in these myplayer builders, I normally use Kyrie Irving, PJ Tucker, and Kevin Durant for any of y'all who are wondering, in terms of the jump shots, because I feel like they feel the most fluid out of the ones that I've tried. But with this build, it definitely does feel good. It felt good shooting from the post. It felt good drop stepping, hitting post spins, post hooks, all of that and above. And on top of that, I got like a lot of rebounds in this game. This is definitely a build that you could incorporate into your MyPark and Rec and Pro-Am careers, just because it is literally a straightforward center. Like, you play in the post, you get rebounds, you play good defense, but you can also stretch the floor out. You have an 85 or 86 3-point rating, which is higher than a lot of these glass locks that you see. So you can stretch the floor out. You have contact dunks. You have everything that you need to be a very dynamic center. Or power forward. The only thing that is throwing you off is the fact that you are 6'10" and a little bit slower. You only have a 65 speed, but it's still good enough. Now let's talk about Prime K-Love. As I said, a lot of people forget about him because, he ended up, disrupting his prime to go to the Cavs and eventually win a championship and be one of the pivotal reasons with his stop. Everybody talks about the block and the shot, but Kevin Love's stop on Steph Curry is one of the best defensive plays in finals history, just off the fact that Kevin Love is 6'10", slow, and Steph Curry is Steph Curry, and man's got put on lockdown, got put in the penitentiary by Kevin Love for a possession. And I feel like that doesn't get talked about enough. Neither does Kevin Love's run on the Timberwolves get talked about enough. He definitely showed that he's more than just a third option. If he really wanted to, as a first option, he could average 25 a game, and we saw that. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 6K now. Saying comment down below any builds y'all want, and I'll eventually get to them. And also comment what you think about Kevin Love. But until then, I'm out. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Peace.